Slow that phone. Slow.
Yeah. Well, look, it's stuck. That's why I said that, because it looked like it was still one person.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see the electric Jaden Daniels. He's fourth in the NFL in passing touchdowns this season.
Because that's just playing his last week game, not his new week game.
And that's what I'm saying. If you able to play it now, I mean, you off right.
EA Sports
Okay,
coverage
it's
of the
11
National
o'clock.
Football
You got
League
play
is
now.
on the
You
air.
play 11 o'clock, but I ain't there. But by tomorrow, when the big wake up, it should be done because you have to have time to get off. Then eat dinner, take the kid to bed, however, whatever. But you gonna have that. Okay. That bed or whatever. However you want to do. And then, you gonna have 40 minutes before you go to sleep.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, they too were losers last week.
So they're also not playing the game tonight.
Something's got to give it.
Yeah, because it puts you through so much. Mentally and everything, focus.
My mom tunes down. Like See, when I'm on my phone, I'm phone be scrolling. You watch a video for 15 seconds, mind thinking about that video, go to another mind, your mind thinking about this. So now you stop, you thinking about 15 videos, you just watch the mind can't stop.
Just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today is determined to end that slide right now.
I played, man, every down. Don't get me wrong. It's when you play this, man, they got this formation where the running back is in the outside, and that linebacker, he stays inside the box. He don't go outside the numbers and cover them in the top. Give me so the running back will be here already. It's the man. So he already got the switch here.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
So that when you play a man, you see it's an empty set, whatever that hook curl or zone, whatever, you got to go over here and once that man, they're running it. And just off your side. Just off your down.
And that's why I said, man, go beat their ass.
Yep, for sure. I discovered that last night. Well, the game before, really the game before, but last night, you watch my screen.
I think I realized that the game before my last week, because I played the Cardinals last week, and when I played the Cardinals, I was basically running man, and I was blitzing second, first and third down. That's I couldn't do shit.
Motion Patterson. On first down, Kennedy.
Hurry up, bye.
Down the outskirts of the red zone. 13 yards there on a Washington first. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And they'll get to him just inside 15.
You see, but they be decreasing them like in the game. It's right. Never go down.
But in the first time of the season, they do.
Yeah, so fluctuate.
The slot man in motion right. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Kennedy, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. And here are the key inactives for them in this one. Obviously, Charles, are going to be without some important names this week.
Well, hopefully those guys will be on the sidelines encouraging the guys who are going out there and helping them when they come off the sidelines during the game by giving them some tips on what they see and what they've experienced. That's true teamwork. And if you want to get to the playoffs, if you want to have a big push, you have to have that on your squad.
And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And the ball closes quickly here. He can find only about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Daniels. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
So it looked like maybe it's progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington. Travis Kelce, his 2nd touchdown of the season. And the Commanders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
That's why taking in the hole. Like, it got to be a certain point before the ball come out of it.
Or like,
Washington kick team
do
back
it,
out there now.
don't take your hand off the ball.
That's that long throw. That's the big windup. So I'm in practice sometimes. Not attack that. It's a quick move that they put in. But I don't see why.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall
just after
drive.
effect, like,
They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
That shit is like,
back to your game plan coming in.
that shit determines like how good your controller is. If your controller ain't loose and you trying to throw a bullet past control, X get a little stick, they get a little stuck, you feel what I'm saying? It determines how your passes come up with the ball. So with that being said, when you hold it, the controller know you throwing a bullet pass.
A quick throw there out to Williams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys that don't play football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And inside the Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
When they first hit the scene, it was what it is.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right
See, the way my uncle liked it, he made me like that's all he was supposed to.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Able to hook up with Williams here on that route. Get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
Like I said, I always get the nigga have some money in my pocket. Nigga send me a little motion. You know what I'm saying?
Now a play fake and it's gone. And will be intercepted.
On the 40-yard line.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
Right.
And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
To the air goes Daniels. Well, that one drops down. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He was looking for his tight end, Kelce, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Now Robinson in right here.
So you got to go to the formation and take it out.
Hoping to get better for sure. Number 25.
Okay, my number 1.
I don't matter. It's certain formation we got to respect. So go to it right now, and beginning of the game you got to set. And go to formation.
His first catch, good for
Right
16
now.
in the first.
No, that's it. That's it. That was it.
Coaches talk
That was
about
the first
completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the
Take
ground,
Robinson out of
we
it.
can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15
And off
yards
the dribble,
after
all you
the
had to do was look
catch,
at the formation.
then your defense
Any
is going to be
gun
in a
with
lot of
Robinson
trouble.
in it, that was the formation.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Kennedy. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this.
I dare show out there. I take them players out. I got a formation out from Mr. Receiver. If I want him to be in the slot, I take him to tackle. You get him, I'll put you there.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, well, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake when they've taken care of that early.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. In motion, Patterson. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. He sets to fire deep.
Oh,
it's
come on.
incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't
Go back right
connect.
now.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Go back. It's easy for the defender to push it in and get a straight ball. Yeah.
2nd and 10.
Now, when you climb the pocket, he got around that motherfucker. Better give you that
Daniels
extra
looking
little
to
second.
throw. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short
Stop, and you step up. If you don't see nothing, now your ass
he
run.
caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They'll run on 1st
That
down.
that's
It's
what
Kennedy.
that's
He's going
what
to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down at 7. Play action. Now it's Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's
Martin niggas in the outside.
and they do get him down before he's able to
I'm trying to
slip
get the boy
inside
Martin
the
this.
5-yard
That was
line.
Martin.
Martin, yeah, that
What's
was
that on? You put his 17 on him.
Yeah.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Off the play fake. Daniels. He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
He didn't know that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Robinson. And this is going to depend on the spot. But I believe he might be a few inches short. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing up, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that one a 13-play drive in total, and it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6.
Hey, let me tell you something. Michael, there you go. Don't ever leave food in the fucking sink again. I walked in the house this morning and seen a sink full of food in the left side of the sink. I've already told you about that. We've already had a conversation about it. There's no reason for that to be happening. You understand? I understand that you rinse the dishes off in the sink. Make sure all that shit go down the sink and not sitting because flies and gnats start getting at that shit. Don't do it no more.
Now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not willing to risk a return.
Let's go, stay locked in, D.
This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Stay locked in.
Off in this Lions offense, set for a 1st and 10. Right at the 30. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. This to the Porter, right side. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Mason going to get it on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. To throw is Goff. This is caught by Tucker. Touchdown, Detroit. Trey Tucker, 62 yards. And the Lions are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 6. Here's Daniels. Buying time to his left. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 35.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone would come free.
To throw is Daniels. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
In motion, Patterson. Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. And his throw here is incomplete.
Receiver coaches
He's holding inside. I thought he was giving some.
That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Goff in this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. St. Brown in motion right. After the interception, here's Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up.
Hey, you slow boy.
Now we got a football game going.
So here's Washington now to take over. They fell last week to the Jets, but they got the lead right now as they start this drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Whoa!
This is caught at the 20. Touchdown,
Listen,
Washington.
the most play.
Listen,
A big play there.
that shit couldn't have been no better. Check it out.
And the Commanders are able to strike
My
quickly
rookie.
to add on to their lead. Well, he's used to running it.
That shit couldn't have been no better.
That's that man shit.
It don't get no better than that.
It's better for an offense than a back who's a complete big-time play for a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-7.
I'm so thankful they was in there just then.
They certainly made quick.
I'm watching him.
If I give you man, I want him down. So I man is gonna beat it.
You'll ever see just one
If I
play
can't, I'm probably
resulting in
every
the
day.
touchdown. Kick team out there for the Commanders.
I'm
as
gonna get
they
you gonna
send
stop
this
with 2
one
pounds,
away.
but what about the time I get it?
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing in their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Goff now looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Tucker. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Trey Tucker with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been a big component.